Hello guys, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. I really appreciate you guys and don't forget that. Anyway, today's topic is about that saying that goes like this: one man's meat is another man's poison. Now it's going to be on the contrary. It's going to be one man's poison is another man's meat. So stay tuned for more details. Oh yeah, we're back here. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back for today's topic. Thank you so much for joining in. Like I said earlier, I really appreciate you guys so much. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you so much. As you watch this program, as you watch this section, as you watch this topic I'm about to bring today, God will richly, richly, richly bless you guys. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you. If this is your first time that you've been if this is your first time you came to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to hit the notification bell and the thumbs up icon. In case I upload any video, you're going to be the first person to know. On this channel, we talk about family issues. We talk about, sometimes maybe we're going to talk about celebrity issues, and sometimes we're going to talk about biblical issues, which is very, very, very important. And you guys know that anything you do in this life, you have to put God first in anything that you do. So guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. So today's topic is about that saying that goes, one man's meat is another man's poison. So today's going to be on the contrary. It's going to be like one man's poison is another man's meat. This story is for those men who go out there to talk about their woman and the woman they have in the house, who go out there to talk about the girlfriend they have, who goes out there to their friends to talk about what their girlfriend normally do. So there is one of my uncle. Yeah, I would call him an uncle because he's like a father, like an uncle to me. Back then, when I was growing up in Nigeria, he had this best friend. We know him with this best friend that he used to have back in the days, and they were so close. And this, my uncle's friend, fell in love with this beautiful woman back then, you know. And this woman, she happened to be from this, you know, rich family. They really pampered her so much that she don't even know how to do some certain things in the house. You understand? So they actually fell in love, and they were actually going on well. And although, according to my uncle, he actually fell in love with this girl, according to him, because she had this, you know, men with this big backside and all that. So it makes them go crazy. So he actually fell in love with this girl, notwithstanding that the fact that she didn't know how to do anything and all that stuff. So things were going on well. So at a point, to cut the whole story short, you know, he engaged this woman, and he told this woman that he wants to get married to her. So, you know, within the process of getting married and all that stuff, you know, men would like to see you do house chores, cook, you know. So she's someone that they actually pamper her so much, and all these things. She'd hardly go to the kitchen to do stuff like this, but he started saying these things. This my uncle friend started saying these things about this girl, and he started backsliding about the marriage issue. And meanwhile, before this engagement thing, he always goes to my uncle and tell my uncle that this girl, she's really good in, you guys know what I'm talking about. I can't say all these things here, but the only problem she has is the fact that she can't even cook, she can't clean. That he's scared of the fact that probably they're going to be buying things in the restaurants. They're going to be that, or he will come back from work and meet that the plates are not washed and stuff like that. He's so scared about it. And most times he always tells this my uncle to give him advice, and then my uncle will tell him according to what he said, do what you feel like is best for you, because for marriage issue, they don't they put mouths, you know. So he talked about this whole thing, and he was like, he's not sure he can continue, so he had to break the whole news to the girl and the girl's family. Everybody was really mad about this whole thing, and at the end of the day, he left this girl. He traveled to South Africa. My uncle, so to say, then was actually liking this girl. He knows everything about this girl. He knows she doesn't know how to cook. He knows she don't nothing. The only thing, he just like her naturally. You understand? So along the line, when he saw that there was no more relationship between his friend and this woman, he started trying his luck to see how it's going to go for him, if it's going to go well, without withstanding that she doesn't know how to do anything, you know. So he approached her. They started getting along, and until one day they started going out, and everybody knew about it. I knew about it too. So he had this visa to the States, and he traveled to the States. They were still talking and communicating. Then he came back and got married to this woman. Took her to the States. Everything was fine. According to what he said, that now his wife knows how to cook. He was the one that teach her how to cook. He was the one that told her this is how things are going to. And they're married, and they're happily married now with one child. You know, it was really fun for them. But he said one day, his best friend called him and told him that he's a betrayer, that he's going to wait for him when he comes to Nigeria. He's going to really deal with him. And he's so scared, and he don't know what to do. So he called me, and I had to like advise him as a daughter, you know, that he is, as a daughter that I am to him. And I told him he should try to see reasons with his friend and try to talk to him. Although there would have been another woman that he could choose, I really do not see any reason why he chose this person. But everybody has right to their opinion. And if you think about it, if you reason with me, they were not together again. His best friend and this woman were no longer together again. So it's just that now he's scared, because very soon he's going to go to Nigeria, and you know how Nigeria is. You guys know how Nigeria is. It's really terrible there. So he's actually scared, and he really wants an advice from you guys. He doesn't know what to do right now. And although I told him not to come because of this coronavirus issue, he should not go to Nigeria for now. He should just, you know, remain in where he is to avoid trouble. Because if somebody is angry with you because of a woman you didn't even want to get married to, because he sees that you are married to this woman, he's angry, and he said you betrayed him, but because he told most of the issue of what the girl used to do to him. So maybe he's thinking like, my uncle know everything about this girl, and he continue to marry this girl, and actually it's not something that's supposed to be done. That's supposed to be done. Like, my uncle would have gotten another woman to marry and be happy with it, you know. Anyway, to cut the story short, guys, my uncle needs an advice. He actually needs an advice from you guys, and really, I would really appreciate an advice too, because on the comment section, I want you guys to say something. I want you guys to comment on, you know, and we really appreciate that. So that's for today. So generally speaking, right now, men who go out there to talk about their woman outside, how dirty she is, how good for nothing she is, how the only thing she's good about is only when it comes to Bedimatis issues, how she snores at night, for example, how she's not educated, how, you know, there's so many things they say. Those men that go out there to discuss their wife outside. If you're that kind of a man, you better stop it. You better stop it, because trust me, you don't know what that person you're discussing this issue to has in mind. You don't know if that person is even praying for you to go. let him come in. You don't know if that person is wishing to have that kind of a woman. You don't know if that person is hoping that this woman will just look at him to show or express how he loves her to her, you know? You don't know. So it's better you guys keep your family issues to yourself. Keep your relationship issues to yourself. You're adults. If there's a problem within you and your woman, or within you and your man, this is a general thing, but even for the women too, that goes out there to talk about their husband, that goes out there to talk about their boyfriends to their friend. This is for everybody. It's not only for the men. But I'm actually saying about the men today because it affected my uncle too. So you guys should try and learn to keep your marital issues to yourself. Focus on how you're going to make amendments, not destroying or saying bad things about the woman that you have. If the woman you have cannot cook, if you can cook, you teach her. Or you can go to YouTube, learn how to cook. Teach her. The woman can also go to YouTube herself and learn how to cook. If she cannot lay the bed, you teach her if you can do it. There is no woman born perfect. Likewise men too. There's no man born perfect. You can always learn from each other. You can't go condemning your woman and you feel like you're doing the right thing. Probably you're condemning her because maybe you don't want the man that you're telling it to fall in love with her. You are condemning her because you want him to look at her like she's like the way you're condemning her to be. But sometimes it backfires. It's not like the way you put it that it ends. You might put it like she's a bad person. It ends that she might be a good person to that person. For example, the one that happened to my uncle now. He told me that she can cook. He taught her how to cook. And now they're happily married with a son. You guys understand how painful it might be for for his friend, because practically he thinks my uncle betrayed him. But for me, although there would have been another woman he could follow, but if he fell in love with this one, there's nothing anybody can do about it. You don't have to force love. If it's what you desire, is what you want, then you go for it. If it's really, and you're sure about it, you understand? So that's just it, my people, for today. I would want you guys to comment. I want you guys to say something. I want to hear from you guys. Maybe I might say something that might be wrong in a way. I want your corrections. I like to take corrections from people. I like to listen to people. I love it so much. So I want you guys to please comment on the comment section and help us to know what to do. Okay? Thank you guys for joining in. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Don't forget to also hit the thumbs up icon. I'll be right here waiting to see your comments. I'll be right here waiting to see what you guys, the advice you're going to give to me, so I can tell my uncle. He's going to watch this too. He's going to see this video. So please, 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 thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate you guys. I love you so much, guys. And don't forget that God loves you more. So until I come your way next time, one love to everybody. Bye.